Welcome to another episode of Reasonably Shady. I am Gizelle Bryant.
What's up? What's up? This is Robyn Dixon.
So good to see you, Robyn.
I know we're virtual guys, but
Yes,
it's all
yes.
good. You know,
Yeah.
at least we're here, okay? And I feel like you're right here in my office / living room / recording studio.
Yes. What else do you do in that room?
Well, this room is primarily the office. And then we watch TV, got a little TV set up. This is like a nice little, this is a multitasking room, multi-use room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a nice size. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
So it originally was like in the layout for the builder, it's like a formal living room, which who uses a formal living room, right?
Right.
So I was like, no, we're gonna like close it. I put doors on it and turn it into an office / den. Right?
Yes.
That's what people,
but it's not even big enough for like a formal living room. Like when I think living room, I think about that other room, like your main room.
That's like a family room.
Oh.
Yeah, no, this is big enough for a formal living room. Like put some.
Yeah, but I mean, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. So it's an office / den / podcast recording studio. It's perfect.
Okay, love that. Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your reason to moment?
Okay, so this is like a follow-up to a shady moment.
Okay.
Y'all remember I talked about how Sweetgreen, we went in Sweetgreen and we took 64 forks.
Yes.
Well, apparently Sweetgreen found out.
Yes.
Because you tagged them in the post.
I did. Because I was just like, let's be upfront. I didn't want other people to send it to them. I'm like, let's just send it to them. You know what I mean? Like,
just tell on ourselves. Let's
yes.
just go to the principal's office. Just go straight there. Okay. So anyway, so Sweetgreen, they were very nice about it. They reached out to me. They said they heard about, the forks at, that I needed some forks at Sweetgreen.
Right.
And
okay. Let me say this. They DM'd me first, only because they could not get in contact with Robyn.
Yeah.
Because you don't have your ability to like get tagged, right?
Yeah. Well, you know what is so weird? I somehow turned off the ability for people to message me.
Yes.
So I had already turned my tags off, but I turned them back on. So I turned my tags back on because now I'm like a regular person. I'm not.
So wait, when they contacted me and they were like, we've really been trying to get in contact with Robyn, I was like, uh-oh. Robyn's in trouble.
That's funny.
I immediately was like, Robyn, Sweetgreen is trying to contact you. They're mad at you.
Yes. So now I allowed them to message me. And they messaged me and they were very nice about it. They said they wanted to send me a little something. So they sent me something in the mail. And if you're watching us on YouTube, you can see it. I'm going to show it to you. And I'm showing Jazelle. Here is the Sweetgreen salad bowl.
Yeah.
What do you think's in here?
64 forks. If there's 64.
I need to count them. I said I was going to count them with a bunch of forks.
Oh my gosh. That is
I need to count them. I'm going to follow this up and count them.
Okay.
And a little note and a gift card. So they said, Robyn, please enjoy some food with your forks. Team Sweetgreen.
Oh,
so
I love that.
A little Sweetgreen gift card.
Okay. Shout out to Sweetgreen for, being able to laugh at the moment.
Yes. And thank you for not calling the police on me and, sending me to jail for petty theft. Okay. But I love it. I'm excited about my gift card. Giselle, lunch on me.
Yes, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yes.
I can't wait. Thank you,
I'm
Sweetgreen.
gonna count these forks, but I thought that was funny. I was like, oh my gosh. When the package came in the mail and I like shook it, I was like, some forks in here.
Okay, but we do want to tell our listeners, because Robyn stole 64 and Sweetgreen like hooked her up with a gift card. I don't want y'all to think the same thing's going to happen if y'all want to go steal some forks, okay? Because it's not. You're not going to have the same reaction from
Right.
Sweetgreen.
Don't try this at home.
No.
We gotta put the disclaimer out there. Do not try this at home. And then do not come blaming me. Okay.
No. No.
Do not do as Robyn does.
Right. Facts. Okay, so my shady moment. So I am on vacay with my kids, and my favorite oldest daughter, Grace, and I went to the beach to take some pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And the waves were like whipping, and they was coming up on the sand. She had her little flip-flops on, and she left her little flip-flops like on the sand, and we taking pictures, and we having a good old time. We go back, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, my flip-flops were like swept away in the water. Like the wave came up, took her flip-flops, and they're gone forever."
Oh my God. Uh-huh.
So this child is having a breakdown, and I was kind of like, Grace. I told her when we walked down to the beach, I was like, just leave your flip-flops here.
Yes.
She didn't listen to her mother. Those flip-flops were probably $4.99. They were that rubber, like,
right.
They were like the cheapest things ever, right? So she was so upset. I was like, Grace, I'll get you some flip-flops, right?
Right.
She was like, Mom, I can't walk. I need them now. Oh my gosh. I don't have anything on my feet. Oh my gosh. So I was like, okay, when we go back to the room, we'll stop at the little gift shop, get you some flip-flops. She said, okay. Go to the little gift shop. Them flip-flops are $100.
Oh, no.
I said,
they
no.
Taxing. Oh, they taxing.
No. I said, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Do they have Amazon where you are? Girl, you better Amazon some flip-flops to the hotel.
I told Grace she's going to have to walk barefoot. Okay, so maybe I'm shady. Like, I thought the waves were shady because they took her flip-flops. I thought Grace was shady because she was demanding our bodies $100 flip-flops. And hers cost $5.
Right.
Anyway, long story short, I told the child to walk and with barefoot. You just go ahead and walk barefoot back to the room. Okay, so as I'm saying that, I'm feeling bad. I can't have my child be walking around barefoot. So I did buy her the flip-flops, but I'm still mad at it. I'm still mad.
Yeah, I'd be mad about that. I'd be mad. Do y'all wear the same size? Because I would take them.
No, she's like a good 8.5, and I'm like a 10 and a half.
See, yeah. No, she would have made me mad. and I would have found given her the flip-flops from the hotel.
Yeah,
right?
$100.
No. Like the slippers. Yes. the paper slippers in the hotel closet.
Okay. It was in the moment, and I just was like, I can't believe this is happening to me. And she was like demanding. She was like, I cannot walk around barefoot. I'm like, yes, you can.
She can't.
Actually,
she can't, though.
You can. No, you can't. No, you can't.
No, she's gonna get warts on her feet.
Right. So I bought her little flip-flops, and we good in the hood. But all of that was shady. Waves, me, Grace, everybody was shady in that scenario.
Well, Grace for bringing her flip-flops close to the water.
Yes,
that's like common sense. These kids, I'm sorry, don't have common sense sometimes.
True. Okay, but let's talk about who does have common sense. All right, we are killing it Olympically. Is that a word?
Sure, it's a word today.
I'm so excited about. Okay, so a lot has happened.
Yes,
we've had the gymnastics situation happen.
Held it.
Our Simone, she's the queen. She's the GOAT now and forever.
Yes. Can we give her? Can we just like pause and talk about her? I think she's such an inspiration for so many things. Like 4 years ago in the Olympics, she was, expected to win and crush everything. And she had the courage to say, you know what, something's not right. I'm not feeling it, and let me step back and not do this. And that took a lot of courage. Then
Yeah.
for her to turn around 4 years later with all that pressure and say, okay, I'm here. I'm in a different space. I took care of my, I addressed my mental health. I'm ready. I'm gonna kill it. And she
Yeah.
killed it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
such an inspiration for so many reasons. And I think it shows people like it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to have high expectations and say, you know what, I don't have it today. It's okay to like fall down and know that I'm going to get back up and I'm going to get back better than ever. She's 27 years old, flipping like 500 feet in the air. Like, can we talk about that? That is crazy. I'm so
Crazy.
like impressed by her, and I know like I just feel like we people respect her for that, but like when you really think about it, that's like really some deep stuff that she's endured and been through in the past 4 years, and it took so much courage. So just for anybody going through anything, it's okay to say I can't do it. It's okay to say I can't do it now, but I'm gonna be back. It's okay to
Yeah.
say, now is my time. Like so many lessons there. So
Yeah.
go
And
Simone.
but look what happened in her life. She met a dude. She got married.
Mm-hmm.
She was very happy in that situation. I was mentioning that to my kids, and they was like, "No, we don't know if we like him." And I'm like, "Oh
Right,
God."
because he said something. He said something that kind of like downplayed
He said
her.
something want to be known as like Mr. Biles. Um,
I, c-
so it
I
was something like I'm the celebrity here, like I'm the
yeah,
football player here,
I
something
feel
like that.
yeah, I feel like whatever he said, and I wish I had it on top of my head. Like he didn't realize the magnitude of her stardom because he was in his own world. He's a football player, and in his own world, he thinks football is the end all be all. And
Yeah,
I'm an NFL player. I accomplished that. He probably really didn't know the magnitude. And it's funny. So during when the Olympics started, Wam was like, "Oh, what do you think is the biggest Olympic sport?" And I was like, "Gymnastics." And he was like, "Whatever. No, it's not. It's basketball." I said, "No, it is not." He's like, "All the
whoa,
best." Right. He's like, "All the best basketball players in the world are playing." I said, "No, it is not." I said, "Juan, it is gymnastics." I'm like, I don't like people tune in for this. Like, we are on the edge of our seats. The whole country is rooting, and we wait 4 years to see this, blah, 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 blah. And because he just, I don't know, never paid attention to it. It wasn't in his like thought process. But so I made him sit there and watch it. And so now he's like, oh yeah, Simone Biles is the shit and blah, 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 blah. So like, if
well,
you're not paying attention to gymnastics and whatever her husband said, like, yeah, that wasn't on his radar. So he is forgiven for that.
he is. He's totally forgiven, but I just want him to know that you will forever be Mr. Biles.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
sorry.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
like,
Oh yeah.
yeah. It is what it
Right.
is. And if you can't get on board with that, Mr. Biles,
Right.
then you need to step aside. Okay.
Oh, look, he is there fully supporting
Yeah.
and happy and excited, and she's happy. And I think now she's going to hopefully step away and have some babies and stuff. So
Yeah.
he's forgiven. I hope the world forgives him because,
Yeah.
people will not, some people don't let you forget shit,
Well, we not. Well, who was the dumb? Nah, I don't want to call him dumb. Who was the guy, the NFL player that was like, "Oh, this is disgusting." When Simone and Jordan like bowed to the Brazilian girl that won.
Yeah. We,
What?
right. We're not even giving him the time of
No,
day,
no, we're
you
not giving him no
know?
answer. But
Yeah.
if y'all know what happened, y'all know what happened, and what he said was like dumb as fuck. The end.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
dumb. Like that's hold on. Dang. Look, the girl. As we're talking, Sydney McLaughlin is running the finals, the 400-meter hurdle finals. That girl. Let's see how it turns out. She
Okay.
is like jogging. It looks like she's jogging, and she is dusting everybody. Like, and she's just like,
Oh, speaking of Dustin, Gabby Thomas, you went and just
oh,
you shitted on
yes,
everybody with your
yes,
long, beautiful legs. Okay.
yes,
You and your legs said, I don't have time for y'all slow pokes. And she
yes.
was gone,
She was
gone, gone, gone.
gone with her
Yeah.
Harvard education.
Yes. And her like
Yes,
microbiology job. Like she's a
yes.
smart pants. And she is beautiful. She is so
Mhm.
well spoken. It's like the Olympics is her side hustle, which is
Right,
hilarious.
right. I love it. I love it. Look,
That's your side hustle.
she's dusting them. Oh my God, these girls can't even catch up to her. She's
Okay,
dusting
wait
them.
a minute. What's her name that you're watching?
Sydney
Simone who?
McLaughlin.
Oh, Sydney. Let me tell, because I gotta
Yes,
tell.
she's dusted them, and just won a gold. Come on, girl.
Yay,
And,
yay,
and,
yay.
and you see finished, she just like not even breathing hard.
That's crazy. We got to get into the Olympics. Okay.
Yes, I love it. I mean, it's awesome. Like, you know, we're into like every single event, every single competition. I love it. I don't know which one I love more, the gymnastics or the track. Even watching swimming is fun. So anyway, all right.
My favorite part is Snoop, the
Oh yes,
the best
yes,
athlete out there.
yeah.
Snoop. Okay, he
I
is
was
killing it.
whoever invited him to be the Olympic ambassador. Like they need a raise. He's awesome. He's so funny.
I didn't realize like how funny he is, and like all of his outfits and all the stuff that he's been doing has
Right.
just been so on point and funny.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like Snoop for VP running mate. Like, you know, Kamala already picked her running mate, but I'm like Snoop for VP.
I
Okay,
know something, or Speaker of the House, something. I don't know.
give Snoop a job.
He's definitely has to be like the PR person. What do they call them? The ones that do the
The
talking.
publicist, the publicist.
Yeah, but no, what is
Oh,
like
no, the people in the press room.
yes,
Yes, he should be like
What's
the press coordinator. I don't know what they call. They call it something.
I don't know, but that's what he should be. He is
Yeah.
so funny. He is, and he's just so like he doesn't try to be funny. You know what I mean? It's just he just says the most random stuff. He's probably a really good time. So
Yes, and then he got his best friend Martha Stewart down there with him. So I'm loving all of that.
They're the best. They're the best.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
totally loving all of that. Now, what I'm not loving is Nelly. What happened to our EI? What happened?
I know.
What in the world? Okay, so
Yes.
Nelly got caught with drugs in his car, right?
Right. At like, what was it for? First of all, how do they know? Well, okay, I guess he got pulled over for. Why did they pull him over? Maybe speeding, drive, whatever.
Who knows? Yeah.
4 something in the morning, close to 5 in the morning. Ecstasy pills. Okay, I'm not as worried about the ecstasy pills. I'm not, whatever. Why are you a grown ass man and you don't have insurance?
Right. The drugs are what they are, but
right.
Sir, you don't have.
Right, you're a rapper. You're in the music industry. Like, no, I'm sure. As if I'm Ashanti, I'm probably not happy that my baby daddy husband is 40 plus, maybe close to 50 years old, and still doing ecstasy pills. Like, that's, I don't know. Why are you doing that? Like, don't people do ecstasy? Like,
don't you have to have like, and he's performing. So like, don't you have to like know your lyrics? Like, it'd be hard in my mind to like be on the drugs while you're trying to sing your lyrics.
Was he performing that night?
I think so. Or there was a clip of him and he looked crazy. Like he looked
yes, that was not a while ago, but months ago, where he was performing and he was like, I don't know, his eyes were rolled in the back of his head and he looked like he was on something then. So but this recent arrest, and he looked like he was crying. Maybe, I don't know, his eyes were bloodshot red. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Nelly, we're gonna need for you to have some car insurance, sir. Okay.
The car insurance? What? Come on now. You too grown to be doing ecstasy out in the streets. Like, why are we close to 50 still doing that? But more importantly, why don't you have car insurance? Why?
Yes. You now have a pregnant wife.
Right.
You need to protect her and the baby. Okay.
Right.
Get some car insurance and go to rehab. One of the two.
Yeah.
One of the two.
That's so crazy. He was he was riding dirty. Did he have a song about riding dirty?
Is that his? Riding dirty. Yeah, I don't know if that's his. Okay. Speaking of riding dirty, this is what I appreciated, because Macy Gray is on The Surreal Life. Have you seen this? Okay.
About all the drugs that she's on or something.
She's on a surreal life, and they were talking about like what you do to unwind, and people were like, "Oh, go to the spa, read a book, play with my dog," and she says, "Cocaine and a couple of shots." Macy Gray said, "Cocaine and a couple of shots, and I can unwind." That's my favorite way to unwind.
Unwind? That's how you actually wind up. Like what? What?
I hollered, okay? Because you can just, and we've been around Macy Gray for 5 seconds, you and I, and you can just tell from her presence that she's a straight shooter. She ain't lying about
Oh
nothing.
yeah.
And she feels comfortable being in her own skin. And
Yes.
so when she said this, I was like, "Yep, that sounds about right." And it's hilarious. Right. And I'm not mad at anybody that just own their shit. Just own your shit. That's all.
So I want to know, if that's how she unwinds, how does she get like pumped? Like how does she get like hyped up? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think more of the same. More of the same.
More, okay? Just double dose. Triple dose. No, I love the transparency. I mean,
yes,
I wouldn't, really encourage other people to follow her, to do as Macy does.
Yeah, but no, I would not either. But if you've been doing something for a long time and that's just what works for you, then that's what works for you. No judgment here to Macy.
True, and no judgment to Michael Jordan's son either.
Oh, right. No, judgment. Okay. So there's pictures of Marcus Jordan, formerly known as Larsa Pippen's boyfriend.
Right.
And he's out and about.
Better known as Michael Jordan's son. You already said that. Yeah.
Yes, better known. Yes. But he was out, in the south of France?
I think he was.
Yeah. Broad daylight. And he looks as if, the pictures look as if he is snorting some white substance. We'll call it drugs.
Booger sugar.
Booger sugar.
Yes, we'll call it drugs. Yes.
Broad daylight. Okay.
Broad daylight.
So I was like,
at a table eating food with this, he's probably at the pool, at the restaurant next to the pool.
Yeah.
Snorting coke. Yeah.
Snorting coke. So like, you wouldn't go somewhere private and do that if you want to do that? Like you're that free? You're that brazen?
Yeah. Does he not realize that he's Michael Jordan's son? Like,
does he not realize that Michael Jordan, I'm sure, would love, if I'm Michael Jordan, I'm going to hold over your head the inheritance you're not
your inheritance, right? Right. Well, let me take another 10 million off of your inheritance.
Well, that would immediately force me to live like the straight and narrow forever, right?
Yes. What? Oh yeah.
You ain't gonna take my inheritance.
If my parents were rich and they were like, "You want this inheritance? You gotta live straight and narrow." Oh, say less.
Less. So yeah. I feel like Jordan looked at that picture and was like, "Yep, $100 million off."
Right.
He called his accountant immediately. It was like, "That my son called Marcus. Yeah, he getting less than everybody else."
And it's more so for the stupidness, the brazenness of doing the shit in broad daylight so that someone can take a picture of Michael Jordan's son snorting coke.
Right. But he already lost money from dating Larsa Pippen. Okay, so it was already money going from that.
Right.
Now
you know what? Maybe he lost it all already. Maybe Michael Jordan was already like, you know what? I don't know you. And now so maybe he's not.
Change your last name. Change your last name.
Maybe he's not Michael Jordan's son anymore.
Yeah, he's Marcus Pippen. Okay, moving on. Okay, we are moving on. All right, so I did want to talk about, we don't talk about them as often as we should. And I say that jokingly. Shannon Sharp and Chad Johnson. So, saw on their little podcast, not little, saw on their nice podcast that they felt like these Olympic athletes aren't getting enough money for all of their hard work and dedication. So
Okay.
if you get a gold is worth in the United States like $40,000 or something, like maybe 38, 35, somewhere in that range.
Right.
And they feel like absolutely not. Like you need to get more money than that.
Right.
So on their podcast, Robyn, they was like, yeah, whoever wins gold, we giving you another 25,000.
What?
So
What?
Shannon Sharp is like, I'm giving you 25. Ocho giving you 25. That's
What?
50 plus.
Okay.
So then,
Have we
wait,
done the
on top of that, Chad picks up a stack. He's like, see this right here? It's like a stack of money. It's probably about $50,000. He was like, see this right here? This is what y'all gonna get. This is what y'all gonna get. Go out there and get the gold. Get the gold. And I'm like,
oh my God.
so, you know, we have a podcast.
Right.
And Reasonably Shady is not giving you $1 if you win Olympic gold, bronze, or silver. Okay?
No, not a thing. We're going to give you a round of applause.
We're going to say that you are amazing and we're going to call you the GOAT. But we are not giving you an additional dime. The end.
Okay. They're crazy. Like, does this apply to... So what if, like, the U.S. women's soccer team wins gold? Do they have to give $25,000 to each soccer player? Or...
I think they was calling out some names. I think they said like Noah Lyles, and they said Simone Biles. I don't know, but they said they was going to be 5 on top of everybody's goal.
Okay. All right.
And you know,
money bags.
He's like, it's on me. It's on me. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what y'all deserve. And I'm like, dude, you talking crazy.
Right, because that is not your responsibility. It is what they deserve, but it is not their responsibility. I want to see if they come through with that because
yes, I think their podcast is called Nightcap, and Nightcap right now I can say officially is broke. Okay, they are.
Right. They're broke. In the hole.
Yes, and Reasonably Shady is not broke.
Right,
because we're giving no one $1.
No. Money. I do believe yes, they deserve more money. However,
of course,
it's not.
But I mean,
who's responsible?
Typically they have like sponsorships. They have all kinds of things. Like it ain't just about that gold medal. Like they've got. Shoot, I watched Simone's. It was just like a 2-parter documentary on Netflix. She's jumping in and out of the G-Wagon, the Range Rover. I mean, she's living large. She's doing her thing. Simone is fine.
Oh okay? Yeah, Simone has the endorsements and. She's brought her family into them. I saw 2 commercials, and one of them had her mom in it, and the other one had her sister in it for 2 totally different brands. So one of them was like a diabetes drug, I think. So her mom was in that, and then another one, I can't remember the one her sister was in. Like she's cleaning up and bringing her family along for the ride. So
as she should.
It's fine. So I wouldn't be giving her an extra $25,000. Now, some of these other people, you know, who don't have the endorsements and the notoriety, you know, maybe somebody that wins a gold in fencing. Okay, yeah, give them the extra 25. But the gymnasts, oh no, they're paid.
No. Now, when you have some downtime, this is the last thing about the Olympics. When you have some downtime, go back on YouTube and look at the women's figure swimming. I think it's called figure swimming.
Synchronized swimming?
Yeah, there we go. Synchronized swimming. I said figures.
Right. You're confusing your Olympics. Yeah. That's figure skating and synchronized swimming.
Those women came out, Robyn, in formation. Okay? They were like, and then they all died. And then they like flip under, their legs are going. I mean, I was so highly impressed.
They moonwalked. Did you realize they moonwalked?
Yes. Y'all are moonwalking and your whole face is in the water. Like yes.
That is and that's like stuff that like people don't appreciate. Those types of sports. Like, do you know the strength and the you know the I don't know, the lung capacity you have to do that sport? It was it was on the TV and the kids walked past and Carter was like, "Mom, what is this? What are they doing?" Like he was just like, "What is going on?" He had never seen it before. But it's so impressive. flipping, throwing people in
Yeah,
the middle of that.
the United States team came out very impressive, but
Yeah.
I must say China killed us all.
Yeah.
Okay, and you to the point where you had to cheer for China, like they
Right.
were just amazing.
Right.
I was
Right.
like, get it, China,
Right.
get it.
Right. So China
Like,
won the gold and US won the silver in that.
yes, but
And that was like the first time the US, I don't know if it was ever medaled or I don't know, they hadn't medaled in a long time. And so
listen, they came out in formation, just like Beyonce. When Beyonce came out with the commercial with the whole the song Ya Ya, I'm like,
oh yeah.
there she goes again, just being amazing,
Right.
just
Just
being
all of a sudden.
amazing Beyonce.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was nice. That gave me a oh, Noah Lyles had COVID when he ran for the 200.
Yes.
Okay.
Noah was about to like pass out and die.
He was. They had the medics run over to him and everything. Okay, so he
Yeah,
had COVID.
yeah, COVID. Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
But he
That's
won the
something.
100, so
Yeah, that
we're
was
happy
amazing.
about that. Yeah.
Okay. I hope y'all have been enjoying the Olympics. Okay, just as I have.
Yes. Okay, so you had some letters.
Yes. So we have some follow-ups. You know, our lovely listeners write in sometimes. And remember, Jazelle, you talked about like beards and how you don't like
Yes,
them
I did.
and how they need to go.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I have a couple
PSA.
follow-ups. Yes.
Oh,
So huh?
Am I in trouble again?
You're in trouble. You're not in big trouble, no.
Okay,
But our buddy Derek Dash.
Yes, we love Derek.
Yes. He says, I never thought I would see the day when Jazelle would indirectly disrespect me. As someone who has been a part of the beard community for over 10 years, I can tell you that having a beard isn't a fad for some of us. Yes, there are some dudes that don't take care of their beards and they look crazy and patchy. Those can go. There's one more thing I need to get off my chest. LOL. Not everyone with a beard is beard fishing. I actually met Crystal, his wife, while being a part of Team Smooth Face. But once I got a job where I could grow my beard out, she loves it and loves running her fingers through it.
Okay, Derek. It was so crazy. When I did start talking about the beards, I thought about Derek because I did. Because I not in a bad way, not that I don't like his beard.
Right.
I knew that A, he listens, and B, he has a beard. And I was like, okay. And so I should have said the PSA, I hate beards except Derek's. I should have said that.
Right. You were like, oops, I'm about to offend Derek. Okay.
Yeah. So Derek, I love you. Sorry.
So on the flip side, I have another email regarding the beards. This is from Emily. Emily says, hi, Gizelle and Robyn. I'm a huge fan of the podcast and both of you, but this is my first time writing. I heard you talking about men and beards and how women don't like them and had to ask if this is reasonable or shady. My ex-husband had a beard when we met and for years into our relationship. One day he decided to shave it off. And when he revealed his naked face to me, I ran away and cried. That she said, that is not when we split up, but it should have been. Is that reasonable or shady?
Well, the shady part is you married him and didn't know what his face looked like. Okay,
Right.
Ma'am.
But that's
why did you do
it?
it?
That's the thing I said. Some beards actually make ugly dudes look much better. Like they give them like a sexiness, like a little swag or something, so that when they take the beard off, it's like, whoa. Or the same thing like with a hat. So there's this guy. Every time I see him, he wears a hat. He's got a hat on. He's got a hat, little beard, little nice looking guy, right? Like, oh, okay, he's nice looking. So then one day I saw he got married, right? So at his wedding, you can't really wear a hat at your wedding.
Ooh.
Right? And the pictures, I was like, oh, now I know why he wears a hat every day.
Because that is an egghead. He has an egghead. Okay.
Yeah, well, it was struggle bust up under there. He had hair on the sides, but he didn't have any hair on top. And
what? why would he just be bald? You can't, dude. That's another PSA. Don't try to hold on to 3 strands of hair. Okay,
yes.
just cut it all off.
I approve of that PSA. Okay, if your hair is so thin and it's gone, and you're holding on to it because you got some on the sides, and you can hide it with a hat, get rid of it.
No.
Get rid of it.
Yes. Just cut it all off because it's not cute, and it's making you look like George Jefferson.
Yes.
And we don't. Yeah, George Jefferson went out in the 70s.
Yes.
So if you know who George Jefferson is, there's a reason, because you know we improved. Okay, so sirs out here, all the sirs, no holding on to 3 strands of hair. And if you have not showed your wife your real face without that beard, you wrong for that. You are wrong for that.
Right. Because I feel like if you meet someone and marry someone while you have a beard, like, you have to keep that beard forever. You do. Yeah. I'll let you know that you're handsome without it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, do we have one more?
Yes. So this is, do you remember the story we told about the friend, the female that was dating the ex-boyfriend's father? We talked about this last week, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have an update on that, because we just need some more information. So Ava writes to us again. Hey, Robyn and Jazelle, this is Ava. I have an update for you. So my friend is 29 and her name is Teresa. Her boyfriend is her ex's dad is 53 and his name is Charlie. Her ex is 31 and his name is Paul. So she's telling us their names so we can keep up with the story.
Okay.
Since the last email, I haven't spent as much time with Teresa because I have not agreed with how she and Charlie are handling the situation. But recently, Paul went to Teresa and Charlie's house to claim some things while he was there, and he cussed them out. Teresa said it hurt her feelings, and she cried while Charlie yelled back at Paul. Paul asked to see his room before he left, but neither of them would let him go back to it. Later that night, Paul came back to the house and went to the window of his old bedroom and caught Teresa and Charlie fucking on the carpet.
What?
Teresa said she was the one who noticed him, and she screamed because she didn't recognize him yet. So Charlie got up, butt ass naked, and went to the window, and when he saw it was his son, he opened the window and threw a tape dispenser at him for trespassing.
Okay, go ahead.
When I asked Teresa if she was with Charlie to get revenge on Paul, she got mad at me and said, "He is the love of my life, and I can't believe you would think that of me." So a few days ago, I saw Paul at the grocery store, and we talked for a while. He brought up Teresa and asked if we were still friends. I told him that things have been rocky with us, and he told me that if Teresa's mom wasn't dead, then he would try to date her for revenge. What is this movie?
This movie is wild. Okay, this is not an after school special. Okay, this is wild. Right, but I think Paul has the right to have sex with any one of Teresa's friends. Okay, friends, sisters, mama, aunt, neighbor, everything.
Paul should have sex with Ava. Okay, Ava, how about you give up the cookie to Paul?
Yes, Paul needs some revenge out here in these streets.
Please,
I'm mad at
revenge for Paul. Okay,
we do. And actually, Ava, if you don't have sex with Paul, you ain't right. Okay, you are shady. You are shady, Ava, for not having sex with Paul.
Right.
You
have to fix Teresa's wrongdoings here. Okay, Ava?
Yes.
So your turn.
This is horrible.
Is this crazy or what? This is crazy.
Listen, we're going to send the Bravo cameras to their street. Okay?
Exactly.
Because this is
right. This is the stuff that Bravo wants to see. This is the shit they want to see.
Yes, I want to see it. I want to see it.
Right. And not some made up shit just for the sake of making TV. No, they want to see the real shit. Okay?
And Charlie is wrong. I don't even understand the throwing out the window the tape dispenser. I don't even know what that means.
Do you know what a tape dispenser is? I mean, he threw a tape dispenser at his son. Those things are heavy.
Oh, he was trying to hurt him.
Yes.
Okay,
He
yeah,
was trying to
crazy.
hit him with the tape dispenser.
Yeah, crazy.
And
So I don't like none of it. Charlie, you're wrong. Teresa, you're dead wrong. And why have sex in this Paul's bedroom on the
it's
floor?
it's almost like, is this like a fetish here? Like, oh, let's get it in Paul's childhood room. What is wrong with their bedroom? What?
That's not sexy. It's not sexy. This is giving. What is this giving?
And the
This is giving.
timing of that. Who like it's so how crazy the timing like that he goes to sneak and look at his bedroom and sees his ex-girlfriend and his father fucking. Like, what?
Yes, on the floor. So, Ava, do not write Reasonably Shady again until you have sex with Paul.
Right.
Don't write. But the minute you do, girl, let us know.
Let us know. Okay, Ava,
And
I
I
want
don't
to
even care if
see
you're
these
married.
people
I don't
now.
care. Yeah, Ava,
Right.
I don't care if you're cheating on your husband because it's not really cheating. You're doing us a favor.
I'm invested. I'm invested. Now we need pictures.
Yes, all the things. All right, we are out of here, guys. We love y'all so much. Don't ever forget to live your life either reasonable or shady.
Or both. Bye.